Yeah, that was me in 1998. Obviously altered. I know I don't exactly exude the vibe, especially as a horror author, but I am one of the world's biggest Nirvana fans. I was a kid in the 80s and a teenager in the 90s, so I remember hearing Smells Like Teen Spirit on the radio for the first time. I remember the music videos, Lithium, Come As You Are, all being released as singles. I remember the songs of In Utero not getting any radio play, and I remember watching the MTV Unplugged, a special when it came out. And I also remember being shattered and dismayed in 1994 when he shuffled off this mortal coil. Yeah, that was me in 1998. Obviously altered. But that was who I was. Maybe a little part of that is still me. Just because I loved Nirvana, I loved Kurt Cobain. In fact, way back when, I recall during my first job, somebody commenting that you talk about Kurt Cobain more than you talk about anybody you grew up with or any members of your family. Like, we don't even know if you have family. Like, well, that's fine. That being said, just because I love Nirvana and the music, and when I was a teenager, I would put these albums on and let them play through, and sometimes put them on repeat, random, whatnot. Yeah, back in the CD changer days. It doesn't mean I listen to every single song today, or even back in the day, did I even like all the songs? No. So I got the idea of going through the albums I owned in the 90s as they were coming out. I should say, as I became a fan, because like most people, I discovered them around Nevermind. Backtracked, got their first album, Bleach. Ran into Incesticide, and bought In Utero when it came out. Despite the fact that I was a fan, I didn't really care much for acoustic and lower key music, so I didn't pay much attention to the MTV Unplugged special. I watched it, but it was kind of like something on in the background. And I'll get to it later, but it did have an impact. So I got the idea of basically going through the studio albums, or CDs, that I had when I was a teenager, and basically figuring out a ratio of which album had the most songs on it that I liked and would listen to and still have on my playlist today. So let's start with Bleach. First track is Blue, an absolutely amazing song, and obviously it was written while Kurt Cobain was still discovering Nirvana's style. I absolutely love this song, listen to it to this day, plan on going for a drive later. It's the first on the playlist. Floyd the Barber, also love that one. Ba, 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 ba. The third track, About a Girl. This album might win because About a Girl is my favorite, absolutely favorite song, period. This is the song I think about when I think of Nirvana. The reason I picked up a guitar and started playing. It's only 2 chords, but as far as I'm concerned, this song is an absolute masterpiece. It lives rent-free, and whenever this version is playing, the Bleach version, I listen to it all the way through. It's, again, my favorite song, period. Cool, love that one, no complaints. Number 5, Love Buzz. Was never a fan. Don't know why. A lot of people like the intro bass riff. I always skipped it, or just kind of tuned out when it was playing. Paper Cuts. Don't even remember the rhythm of it, so I never revisit it. Negative Creep, absolute Nirvana classic. This one still gets a lot of play. Scoff, not coming back to me at the moment. Recently, I've re-listened to the song Scoff. I apologize to Nirvana, the spirit of Kurt Cobain, in general. That song's amazing. I have done it a horrible disservice. It is now on the playlist. Swap Meet. Mr. Mustache, again, this was one of those songs I heard, and I had to try to figure out the riff on the guitar. It is a regular one on the playlist, and I'm probably going to be humming it for the rest of the day. Oh, well, the last 3 tracks, those are easy. Sifting, Big Trees, and Downer. Yeah, no thanks. Skip, skip, and skip. Bleach's rating is now changed to more than 50%. This might be the album that wins, obviously. I mean, it is their most popular one. Smells Like Teen Spirit, number one, obviously. All over the radio today, this is an undying song and part of the cultural experience as far as I'm concerned. So, obviously, Smells Like Teen Spirit. In Bloom, did not like it at first, but as I got older, it is now part of the regular playlist. Come As You Are is probably my second favorite Nirvana song. So it's a close second to About a Girl. So definitely there. Breed, wonderful heavy song. Love that one. Lithium, same kind of thing as In Bloom. It grew on me. Polly, I guess Polly would probably be the second most recognized Nirvana song. It seemed like everyone I met when I was traveling across country during the Nirvana heydays, they would play Smells Like Teen Spirit on the guitar, and then there would be the Polly riff. I never liked the song. I know it came from a very deep and special place in Kurt Cobain's heart, but it is not anywhere close to my favorite Nirvana song, and I haven't listened to it in years intentionally. Territorial Pissings? No. Here's the part of the album where I was always tuned in because these are 4 gold songs, one after the other. Drain You, Lounge Act, Stay Away, and On a Plane. These 4 are constantly, probably because of whatever algorithm is used, these are the 4 that constantly pop up as soon as I put my playlist on random. The last song, Something in the Way, again, never liked it. Couldn't stand it. So let's take a look at the numbers on this one. 9 out of 13, not bad. Definitely more than 60%. Yeah, there's a secret song on the album, which I also think is garbage. On to Incesticide. I think the bassist, Chris Novoselic, said the reason this album exists is because they wanted to get the bootlegs out, or they wanted to get all their tracks out before the bootleggers could get a hold of them and make the money off it before they could. I mean, I love that explanation. I think it's worthy enough. As far as this one goes, I played it as much as I played the other albums that we've spoken about so far. First one on the list, Dive. That is my number 3 favorite Nirvana song. That opening riff, that simple B chord, C and E chord guitar riff, that's classic, simplistic Nirvana, down to the bones. I love this song. About a Girl, Come As You Are, and Dive. Those are the 3 songs that I still play whenever I pick up a guitar. Sliver, excellent song. Stain, don't remember it. It's been years since I've heard it, so probably wouldn't be able to pick it out. Been a Sun, wonderful one. Turnaround, also a very catchy, lovely song. Molly's Lips, incredibly catchy. Son of a Gun, absolutely catchy. These are almost what could be considered quintessential pop songs. Then there's New Wave Polly, hate it, even though it's heavier and with electric guitars. Not a Polly fan. Downer, Skip, Mexican Seafood, Skip, Hairspace Queen, Skip, Aero Zeppelin, Big Long Now. Yeah, I couldn't even think of the tunes to these songs now, so no thanks. And last on the list is Aneurysm. When I first heard it, I thought this is kind of an obnoxious song, especially since it's basically just one long plucking string all the way up to get to the first verse. But again, this song grew on me and is now one of the ones I frequently play whenever I'm in a Nirvana mood. So, the numbers on this one, 7 out of 15. That ain't good. In Utero. Was never a fan of the artwork, but that's what Kurt Cobain was into at the time. I remember reading in a magazine during an interview where they were describing what was happening around them. Kurt Cobain was in his kitchen and he had all these anatomy models that he was playing with and putting together while smoking. So whatever the motivation for that was, don't know. It was a while ago. I just remember that excerpt from the article. But as far as In Utero goes, we start out strong with a song that basically takes me back to Blue. Just this wonderful riff, amazing rock song. And that's what I would describe it as, an amazing rock song. Serve the Servants. I absolutely love it. Perfect. Scentless Apprentice. I think I like about half the song because once they get to the dun 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 dun, it's a great Nirvana song, but I find the really whiny guitar, like the really drawn out whiny plucking the same string over and over. I find that pretty obnoxious. So I'm gonna put it on there as yeah, it's one I like because of the main riff and the chorus. Heart Shaped Box, absolute classic. Rate Me. I guess I should say Grate Me because of YouTube. Uh, it's obviously it made people feel uncomfortable to play it or sing it, but in its bones, it is a Nirvana song, and it's incredibly similar to "Smells Like Teen Spirit." Bom bom ba 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 bom bom ba 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 ba. So we'll put that down as yes. So that's four to four so far. Number five, Francis Farmer Will Have Her Revenge on Seattle. Love that song. Also, it's right up there with Serve the Servants. Amazing, wonderful quality. Now, I've heard that Kurt Cobain has said this song is absolutely the same as Polly. I don't think so. I love Dumb. Dumb is an absolutely excellent song. Number seven, Very Ape. That is up there on the list with About a Girl, Come As You Are, Dive, and Very Ape. Those are my Nirvana songs that so far I would put as singles in a box and take with me to a desert island. Eight, Milk It. Can't stand it. Couldn't even hum the tune to it now, so I'm grateful that I've forgotten it over the years. Number nine, Penny Royalty. Beautiful, amazing, wonderful song. Definitely an awesome Nirvana song. Number 10, Radio Friendly Unit Shifter. Also, excellent song. 11, Tourette's. Nope, not for me. And number 12, I do like this song. I will. It's not on the playlist, but I don't dislike it. It's a very yeah, it's a very lovely song. 10 songs out of 12. Looks like In Utero wins as my favorite Nirvana album, or the one with the best like to dislike ratio. In Utero, the champion. Just for shits and giggles, some might say, let's include MTV Unplugged. Now, this one's a little surprising because, first off, I hate the acoustic version of About a Girl. And I don't even play it on an acoustic guitar. I've only played it on electric. So, no, don't like it. Come As You Are, not a fan of it. Not a fan of it either. I guess rather than going through the songs like this, because I'll just say that I don't like any of the songs done in an acoustic version. So I will go through the songs that I do listen to all the time, which is number 3, Jesus Don't Want Me for a Sunbeam. Beautiful song, love it. The Man Who Sold the World, the song that made everybody think that Nirvana wrote it and not David Bowie, because this was so good and so popular. Skip, skip, skip. Definitely skip. Definitely skip. And here we go to the other ones that I constantly listen to. Plateau, amazing. Oh Me, wonderful. Humming it in my head right now, so I'm doing my best not to break out into it. Lake of Fire. Lake of Fire is probably my favorite song on this album. And once I listened to the Meat Puppets version of it, after hearing this, I was like, yeah, Kurt Cobain definitely did the song a favor by doing an acoustic version and providing the vocals. This is an amazing song, rendered by Nirvana in this capacity. I love this song. Lake of Fire is probably my favorite song on this album. And of course, there's the standout closer on this one, Where Did You Sleep Last Night? Lead Belly. Basically, a great American folk song. I know that we're already under 50% on this one, but this album stands out because of the songs that Kurt Cobain chose to cover. And some of these get just as much play on my playlist as the other Nirvana songs we were talking about. But let's take a look at the numbers just to see. 6 out of 14, failing grade, but these songs aren't going anywhere. They're rent free. So there we have it. I finally branched out from talking about comic books, superheroes, 1980s cartoons, and my own novels to talk about the music that is part of me and that I have playing in the background when I pretty much do anything. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested in what I do in my spare time, my actual passion, other than paying the bills and listening to music, I'm an indie author, and so far I have 3 full-length novels published. The first is They Come Out at Night, the second is Larry's Cabin, and the third is They Feed at Night. These are for horror fans, or anyone who wants to dip their toes in to see if they like suspenseful, supernatural, small town, claustrophobic, atmospheric terror. Also, there's a couple of free stories available wherever ebooks are sold. One is called Sleeper's Key, another is called Escape. And if you're planning on picking up any of the 3 books I mentioned, I suggest you pick up for free Escape. It's a wonderful intro into those books. Thank you.